Hold on. Come on. Oh my God, this gas station is insane. I wonder if I can bust a Yui. First of all, I was headed to the gas station to get some eggs for lunch. We're going to do a girl lunch, right? And I'm headed down A1A, and I see like three cop cars headed like back to back to back. So I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what is going on? What are they going to do? So for those that don't know, this area has a huge problem with like drug addicts and homeless people and stuff like that. And hey, May. And so I was headed to get lunch, and there's all these officers headed on the island, right? So I whipped a U-turn. I was like, where are they going? So I whipped a U-turn, and I go back, and sure enough, they're pulling up on the beach. And I'm like, oh God, what are they doing? Listen, y'all, so this area has a big problem with homeless people. We're about to pass a gas station. This place used to be full of drug addicts. So this gas station went out of business probably around COVID or right after. And there was a car wash where people could drive their car through the building. Look, there's a maintenance guy cleaning it out. Oh my God, that's crazy. Look. There's a maintenance guy cleaning that out. The homeless people, the meth heads, they freaking boarded up the entrance where a car would drive through to get washed, and they were living in there. Imagine the smell in there, because everything used to be wet. Like, it's a car wash. It's disgusting. Probably mildew and mold everywhere. So this problem has a big problem. This area has a big problem with drug addicts and homeless people that will stay up in these woods. Well, as you can see, these are neighborhoods. There's literally 2-3 schools within like 2-3 city blocks. You see children walking down the sidewalks and drug addicts bicycling by. It's kind of crazy, but I will say since January of this year, they've been cleaning up it a lot. Okay, last year, October, November, December, it was crazy. I mean, there was just so much going on that was extremely dangerous in my opinion, and I'm out here in the thick of it because I live out of a car. I absolutely distance myself from people who I know use drugs and drink. I really don't socialize with anyone because part of keeping myself safe is keeping myself at an arm's length from people. But so they've been cleaning it up. So there's some woods we're about to pass on the left, and they literally just go up in there and hole up. They will bring furniture. I mean, anything that can come out of the house, they'll just put in the woods. I've seen everything from couches to futons to washing machines. We're about to pass it. I don't have anybody behind me. As long as I don't have anybody behind me, I'll try to slow down. One person, it appears, took a bunch of stuff over there in the woods. You can see it on the roadside. It's absolutely crazy. They just cleaned these woods out in January, February, March, April, May. It ain't even been 6 months, and there's already people holed up in them on this side and that side. They sent workers out here to clean all that trash out, and now a whole new group of homeless have started dragging trash back in. I mean, it's crazy. I'm actually surprised that they haven't blocked people off from accessing this land, because from my understanding, it's Navy land or federal, like it's government military land. I don't know. They'll probably come a day. Given all the problems and all the money they're having to waste to clean these projects up, look, there's like literally bicycles. You'll see like a bicycle at the opening of the road, and that means somebody lives down in there. So, anyways, I was coming through here to go get me something to eat. Check. And I see 3 cops coming the opposite direction. I should have been an investigative journalist. I was like, oh, what they doing? Because they rolling 3 deep, okay? Sneaky too. So I whip a U-turn real quick and go back to follow them. I get down here to the beach, and they're parked over here. Let's see if they're still here, because I went to the gas station. I drove through, and then I come back through going real slow. They were standing at this gate, and it looks like they were talking to somebody. So I'm just wondering if they got a warrant. Where they at? One yellow and white one, and then there were 3 black and gray ones. I don't know. I know yesterday they had their blue lights setting right here, and they were down there talking to this guy that, well, he's gone now. Maybe that's what they were doing, was telling him he couldn't be right there. I mean, his car, y'all, he has like this, it's like a electrical work truck, right? It looks like it has all these boxes on the back for you to have like blue collar worker tools, okay? Looks like one of them little electrical but he's got bicycles, everything that you can think of, he's got it strapped out of this truck. It's crazy. You see a lot of that, actually. I do, you know, from my understanding, the methamphetamine creates a hoarding problem, especially if there's trauma in the drug abuser. You know, they don't have any control over their life, so they start keeping everything. And you'll see them with bicycles, and they'll have just everything draped on top. I just can't even put it into words. I saw one guy on a bicycle one time pulling a cart that had bicycle on bicycle. He had like 5-6 bicycles packed up on the back of a cart and he was bicycling. The cart was being pulled by the bicycle. Do you get it? It was crazy. You see some crazy stuff. I'm wondering if I want to lay out here or if I'll have a problem with creeps. I don't think so, but I do wish that other people weren't weird. God, never mind. Bicycle chop. That's probably what it was, because he had all these damn other bike parts and stuff too that was hanging off of this little trolley that he was darn bicycling through the town. It was crazy. I was like, what is going on? Y'all, it is 100 degrees. I'm going through absolute hell. It's hard to eat when it's this darn hot. And even with the air going. Will you open that for me? I don't know what they were doing. You know, they might be trying to run off drug addicts and stuff, y'all. Just their presence. Like, if you have a drug problem, you don't want to be sitting around the cops, especially if you got drugs in your car, honey. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why they're, like, around, is to, like, get the drug addicts to go somewhere or something. I don't know. I have noticed that there's been a lot less people in the area, which I'm grateful for, because y'all know I don't like people anyways. You know, I come over here, I clean these parks, and then 2 weeks later, there's trash everywhere. It's disrespectful as hell. Like, even when I was on drugs, I didn't act like that. It's crazy. I think we give too much credit to drug addicts, like when it comes to the drugs making them act a certain way. Absolutely not. That's a character defect. If they're stealing on drugs, it's probably because they stole in there when they weren't on drugs as well. I was on drugs and I never stole because I'm not a thief. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I think that people will be like, oh, they were on drugs to excuse their actions, but really the intent was always within them, in my opinion. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think we give way too much credit on that part. Like, oh, the drugs made him do it. No, absolutely not. That would be like saying that alcohol made my dad molest me. Like, come on, man. No, he had intent. He was a pervert. It's as simple as that. The alcohol didn't make him do shit. He's a pervert. I mean, there's literal trash everywhere right now. I'm looking at a whole contractor's bag of trash. Liquor bottles, cans. We could do some trash cleanup. I don't have Instagram. What is going on right now? Hey, Emily. Yeah, I was hoping to see what they were doing. Being nosy. Yeah, I said, what are they doing? I gotta go back and see. They might be looking for somebody. They were out here last night too. I think they might be looking for somebody or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. I saw 3 of them headed this way. I said, let me bust a U-turn and go back. And when I went back, I could see that one of the officers was out of his car, and then there was an additional unit that did not follow them there. I was like, damn, 4 cops. And so I creeped through, and I noticed that one officer was out of his car at this gate that has a lock on it. He was like checking the lock, or I don't know. He was doing something with the lock. And then I had to bust another U-turn so that I could get my lunch. And when I came back, well, y'all saw, there was only like 2 or 3 of them there. 2. I don't know. It definitely makes me feel safe. I mean, clearly, if they had a problem with me in the area, they would have done said something. I mean, if anything, I'm a damn asset. I'm always cleaning up trash and shit that don't belong to me. I pulled a bucket off the beach the other day that, like, somebody had left out there. And it wasn't like a huge bucket. It was like one of them little trash cans, but still, like a bird or something could get stuck in there. I don't know. I just worry. I don't like to see things suffer like that. Oh, let me tell you, last night I had a thrill. I had a damn raccoon jumping off my car the whole night. I mean, he literally rocked me to sleep. I felt like I was in one of them rocking bassinets that play music the whole night. You know, it's kind of creepy that you can hear their little claws trying to break in, but, you know, if they were going to get in, they would have done got in by now. It's been 2 years of the same BS with the animals trying to break into my car. That one night, whatever that animal was, it scared the hell out of me. I thought it was going to come crashing through the back window and eat my soul. It was big enough to put the hood of this Chevrolet Silverado to the ground almost. That damn thing landed on my hood. It said boom, and the front of the truck went down. It climbed up on the roof. It said boom, boom, boom. It was running. It was striding, and then it fell in the tailgate, slammed to the back of the tailgate. I heard it get up and crawl out. I don't know what that was, but it was pretty big, man. It was pretty big. I'm gonna use hot sauce, I guess. I'm not hungry at all. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing, but I'm nosy. For all I know, it's one of them damn fugitives from New Orleans. How wild would that be if I would they pull his ass up out, one of them, out the woods, and I'm standing there with a camera? They ain't gonna be mad. They ain't gonna give a shit. First reporter on the scene. Boots on the ground. I had to go back. I said, what are they doing? I still wonder. I'm nosy. There's always some stuff going on. I bet they've been through some crazy stuff. It is Florida. They deal with like the worst of the worst, in my opinion. Oh man. It's like different levels of crazy. You know, like New York, they'll just set you on fire on the subway. But like Florida, they might actually stick a gator on you, you know? Like their pet gator. They might release Henry into the street to attack you and your child while drunk on Bud Light and surfing down a flooded street with an American flag strapped to their back. It's Florida. You never know what's going to happen. I'll pay attention, though. Reached out to who? Hey, Janice. Same shit, different day. I just got sauce on my shirt. I need to change anyways. People come on here and they act like they know me. I don't know none of these motherfuckers. I just want to be clear. So crazy. This guy is always in rental cars. You running from the police? Probably. Probably. Where's the baby wipe? Hey, Flutterby. Yeah, soda is so bad. It's literally useless calories. Wasting it. Where is a baby wipe? Hair. I'm gonna change and then do laundry. I'm gonna check my computer, check my email. It's exhausting. Boiled egg. I'm seriously just not hungry. I'm so stressed. A 100 degrees. Tiger sauce. It's really good. I got it at Walmart. It's like a little sweet, a little spicy. It's not overtly spicy. You know what I mean? Oh. There we go. Yeah, I think it said 96 Flutterby. Hot as hell. $99. 99 feels like 99. $99. Jacksonville is 10 times the size of Manhattan. You can be on the west side and it's going to be a different temperature than it will be on the east side at the beaches. Fun fact for those that didn't know. Sometimes I'll drive 15 miles south and it'll be a little cooler, or I can drive 15 miles north and it'll be a little cooler. It's kind of crazy that you can go from like Mayport to Atlantic Beach to Neptune and they all have different temperatures. Most of the world is like that. I don't know what makes it fluctuate. Probably a lot of factors. Environmental, industrial, civilians. Like, the more people packed into an area, it's going to be hotter, especially if there's no trees, shade, ventilation. And also, some ground's higher and others is lower. So that's going to fluctuate the temperature. Also, some will have better wind than others. That's going to affect the weather. I'm sure there's a lot that goes into why. Listen, I'm not a meteorologist, but I probably should have been, because I sound like to me that I know more than they flipping do. Because they don't never know how the weather's going to be, man. They're always 10 to 15 to 20 degrees off. I mean, that's enough to kill somebody in my position. It pisses me off. It's like, damn. It's too hot. And it's only 12:45. 12:40. So crazy. And people are like, come to the West Coast so I can go to Phoenix and it's 120 degrees. Like, People will literally give you the worst advice and then get mad when you don't take it. But they would never themselves put themselves in the position they're asking you to put yourself in. It's crazy to me. It's like, people are crazy. I love being outside too. I know, do you have an air conditioner unit, Flutterby? It's gross in Phoenix, don't go there. Okay, Lavish. I trust you. I trust you. I can't do Alaska. Yeah, I can't do Alaska. I got a portable one. Yeah, I got my little fans. I think one of them's charging right now. Well, I thought it was. Maybe not. Maybe not. I gotta find something else to put on. This is getting on my nerves. And then I want to go see what the cops are doing. Because I'm nosy. I'm nosy. Bro, what's going on? What's happening out here? No, but for real, I do have real questions. How many times have you had to clean this beach up? How many problems have you had? What's the worst person you ever called out here? How bad is the drug problem? What specific drugs are a problem? What can we do to support? Yeah. Like, literally, I have so many questions. Like, it is a huge problem out here. It would blow you guys' mind if you spent a day out here. You'd be like, what the hell? I mean, there's literally, at any given time, there's like 20 little meth heads running around at any given little time. And Lord forbid, Friday and Saturday, I mean, there'll be 60 to 100 people out here tripping balls. It's a law you have to have an AC. I'm cooler outside under the cover. Yeah, the breeze probably helps Flutterby. I don't know, probably not. I am a felon, sweetie. I'm not willing to chance it, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, God. What happened to her, Lavish? Hey, Sparks. I wonder what happened. I'm mentally ill. Yeah, well, let me tell you something that doesn't help mental health problems. The meth, okay? If they just put the damn pipes down, they'd be better off. But you can't tell them that. They don't want help. The majority of people that are doing them drugs, they don't want help. It's took me a long time to realize that. I used to want to help people that were on drugs, but over the past 2 years, out of living out of my car, I realized people want to be like that. I got lucky. God really blessed me because I wanted to be clean. I knew from the moment I got addicted to drugs at like 18, I knew I wanted to be clean. I just didn't know how to do it. And there's no fucking real resources out here. They don't teach you how to get clean. They don't give you a handbook that says this is what you need to do. They really don't give any direction. And so it's been me that wanted it so bad that I've obtained it and I've stuck with it. But like, most of these people out here, they're leeches. They don't want to get clean. They want to continue being high. It's really sad, but like, that's a personal choice, you know. And most of these ones you see out here, man, they're older. So you don't see a lot of young ones. I'd say mid-30s to 60s, 70s. You see some old men just driving through here with like beers in the basket, and that you can tell they already tore up at 8 a.m. You know, skin leathered from being out in the sun drinking all day. It's just the way that it is. It sucks. But Florida definitely has it's not as bad as probably Phoenix or parts of California, like Skid Row and stuff. It's not that bad, but it's up there. I would say it's probably Florida in general, with the drug issues and addiction services lacking. I would say that Florida actually would probably be on maybe the top 5 or top 10 places in the country, you know, states in the country that have a massive problem, in my opinion. I've never seen it this bad in states like West Virginia, even like North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. Yeah, didn't really see it that bad. People all over the streets. It's probably because of the weather. They get a lot of transits from other states too that are homeless that come here with living off the land and in the woods in a specific, they do that intentionally because of the weather. Salute. What are we cheersing to? Tennessee, probably methamphetamines. West Virginia had a problem with methamphetamines, but like they weren't homeless in the damn streets like they are here. Yeah. Yeah. Is crack still a thing? I thought that damn crack I thought crack was done. Hello? Hey, Jason. Yeah, I thought that crack was done. I mean, you never know. Alright. I'm going to put something on. And I need to throw this away because it's got boiled eggs in it. Y'all, it's 100 degrees. We're going to change and then we're going to go do laundry and I'm going to creep on the police. Listen, I ain't got nothing else better to do. Might as well. Dang it. Why you lock me out? Wake me up before you go. 'Cause I'm not planning on going solo. I don't think I even own a shirt. Ugh. I need to do laundry. I ain't got nothing to wear, y'all. Nothing. I just want to drive the car off the fridge because I can't ever find anything to wear. My life sucks. This shirt is wrinkly like I damn. This shirt looks like it was balled up between the wall and the bed. You know what I mean? Not in a good way, like it got lost doing clean laundry. Like in a bad way. Like, why is it so stiff? Oh, God! Oh, and there's a string. I've just been walking around with that hanging out the back, probably. Probably since I bought it. Alright, let's go. Put this on. Take me home, baby Jesus. It's hot as hell on this earth now. It is 96 degrees. 99, that's what it said. Feels like 99. Heifer, if it feels like it, it is. Especially when the humidity is on 60. I think I'm gonna go back to the good bathroom. Hello. How you doing? I'm good. I'm live. It's fine. Oh, God. Hold on. Y'all, I need brakes, tires, a windshield, and a headlight. The list, I just keep adding stuff to the list. I can't even be happy. I got an oil change for $160. Absolutely crazy. That's why I usually do it in North Carolina because it's 50 bucks. I can get it done in North Carolina for 50 bucks. One spot. I got one spot. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Hold on. I'm running in this bathroom. I gotta party like a rock star. There's people over there. No, they didn't. What do you drive? This is a V8 Chevrolet. It takes over 8 quarts of oil. So that's why it was so much. Because I needed extra oil. I'll be right back. water falling out the truck. I said, hey, I'm not in the way, am I? He said, no, go ahead and use the bathroom. I was like, thank you. How'd you know? I'm the most hydrated bitch you'll ever meet. Hydrated as hell, I tell ya. I'm gonna go out that way. Ooh, all right. They got this big, beautiful bridge they're making, y'all. It's so interesting to watch. I wonder how they gonna put that section is. I mean, it's the size of damn, like 4 transfer trucks. All right, let's go creep on the police. Oh, that's a stop sign. Oh, now I'm spinning tires. Okay, laundry. Laundry, laundry, laundry. All right, I'm gonna stay on my phone so that I can stalk. I wonder what they're doing. I wonder if they were like, imagine having to serve a warrant. God, you know, and they hoard everything when they go out to those woods. They'll keep everything. Y'all, we cleaned out some of that beach, and there was literal whole picture frames out there in the woods. Like somebody had took the art off the wall and stuffed it in the woods. It was like, how many frames was? They were huge. They were the size of me. I had to throw them on. Bird, Jesus Christ, seagulls. He almost just got turned into seagull jerky, okay? He was almost just seagull jerky. They come out of nowhere. So yeah, these big old huge picture frames that had like somebody's childhood pictures. We actually set them up by the dumpster for a while and then threw them away. I mean, they were weather and wet, like they were weather damaged and extremely wet. And you can't make that stuff up. I ain't never in my life. Like I said, I wonder what it's like to go have to pull one of them damn methods out the woods, and they got everything. They're hoarders, weapons everywhere probably. Stuff that can be used as weapons for sure. And they're tweaked out of their mind. Something's going on. I was right. What is that? Oh, they're gone now. No. What is that blinking light? What are you doing? Oh, that's some energy truck. Oh, they're gone. I don't know what they were doing. Oh, I see a shit ton of trash back there. It's living back there, or was, because there's a huge pile of like trash back past the gate. I don't know if I've took y'all walking out there with me before, but that's why I don't go out there, because people live in the woods. It's not safe for me to be out there. I can't even go out there and enjoy the damn scenery and go for a jog because people are living in the woods tweaking out. I've been out there once or twice on a run, and it was broad daylight and there was helicopters in the sky. So, and sure enough, there was people out there. It's like a it's like a canal. Oh, here we go. Yes, yo, shit, bitch. Let me slow down. Hold on. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I'm so good. Y'all don't understand how I know shit. The cops are right here. I told you. I fucking told you. When you see that many motherfuckers, they coming, boy. They coming. All right, let me put the phone down before I go to jail. Hold on, I'm gonna just... Oh, they got somebody out the woods. They talking to him. He's being confrontational too. God dang. I told y'all. It's because they're living up in the woods. Y'all, somebody want to help me damn be an investigative journalist. I think I can do it on my own if I just like really hunker down and like made some human contact. You know, you kind of need that to build a successful business. You gotta have contact with the world. How did I know? I fucking knew it, didn't I? I told you. I saw them coming in a pack of 3. I said, oh, it's about to go down. What's going down? I whipped a U-turn so fucking quick. And they were on the beach first. Damn, there's another one pulling up. Holy shit. It's because they're holed up in the woods doing drugs. They're probably looking for somebody too. Could you imagine being them in this 100-degree heat, having to deal with drug? And I could tell the guy was being confrontational. I don't know if you could see it in the video, but he's like, like, you know, it's this problem. I've tried to explain this before. There's different levels to this shit of homelessness. When we're seeing them holed up in the woods like that, they are really just looking for somewhere to do drugs. It's absolutely crazy. Like, if you could see those woods, it looks like something out of Los Angeles, off of one of their busy streets. I mean, it's just trash and rubble, and they'll hole up in there, and you'll see people bicycling out and bicycling back in for beer. It's crazy. I mean, it's sad, but like it's a multitude of problems. You know, we need better rehab services, better addiction services, better mental health services, better criminal justice services. Like, the system's just broken. And not to sound cynical, I just don't think it'll ever get better. You know, we're just getting to a point where the world is so populated and there's so many problems, and you know, we're understaffed, honey. We're understaffed. Understaffed. Especially departments like the police. They were defunded, not respected. I don't know. I see both sides. And this is coming from somebody they took to jail twice for shit they didn't do. And marked them. Marked them. Put a big old A on my fucking chest like I fucking abuser. That's what, yeah. I hope to get to a point one day where I can actually laugh about that, but I'm still angry. And I see both sides at all times. Yeah, I couldn't imagine having to go up in there and deal with them people. I knew it was about to go down. I was just wondering who it was, or if they had a warrant, or... I mean, they just... You know, another thing, these people don't know how to read a room. If the room whacked them upside the head, like, you know, and killed them, seriously, they don't know how to read a room. They just clean those woods out. Why would you go reset up shop there? You know? Where was I going? Oh, shit, to do laundry. Why would you go back there and get back in the woods when they just cleaned those woods up? They weren't freeing up space for you, homie. They didn't kick them other homeless people out to free up space for you. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be doing that. Something I noticed during this heat wave, though, is a lot of these people do have resources, because a lot of the van lifers and homeless people, they dispersed when the heat came. So that tells me that they do have somewhere to go, even if it's for a short period of time, just to cool off in the damn heat, you know, because come last week when it got hot, everybody all of a sudden was gone. Where'd they go? Y'all homeless. What, you got, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, it's weird. I'm wondering if this laundromat, I think it takes quarters. I don't remember. I don't remember if it... Oh, God. Oh, God. Damn, girl. Shit. Sorry, girl. I almost just had somebody back into me. I don't even know if I can use this laundromat. I'm so exhausted. I wonder what damn they're doing down there. Probably telling that guy he can't be in those woods. Yeah, exactly, Catherine, and that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Most of these people in this area, they want to be doing drugs. You can tell that they want to be living that life, and they have been for years. Like, some of these people are elderly, living out on the streets, bicycling around, and you can see that their skin is weathered, you know, like they've been doing this for decades. It's crazy. I bet these cops here have to deal with so much BS because people, you know, at that point, what do? You can keep locking the person up, but really it's just, you know, I think to a certain extent they leave drug addicts alone to their own devices until they break the law. Like, most of these people around here are known drug users and alcoholics that are living up in these woods and stuff, and for the most part the cops leave them alone unless they got piles of trash out by the damn road, and they just cleaned those woods out 3 months ago. They had work crews out there. Y'all should have seen the trash piled up higher than my truck. Do you know how much that costs the city to haul that shit off and pay workers to do that? I'm sure it's not cheap. It should not fall on the taxpayers, you know, but it does. And here we are less than 4 months later, and it's already trashed again. You know, those are the same beaches we went out to and did trash cleanup, and the following week it was completely trashed. There's whole like 30-gallon bags of trash just sitting by the road on the beaches. Florida is absolutely one of the dirtiest places that I've ever been. I'm not trying to be harsh, but a lot of it, in my opinion, is from the drugs and alcohol problem, the homelessness problem, and then just the deterioration of respect in our communities. Like, people just, they don't respect Mother Earth. And I was talking about this yesterday. This is why it's getting hotter. This is why people are dying from natural disasters, and these problems are getting worse. God created Mother Earth. He is our Father, but also the Father of the sky and the universe. And Mother is planet Earth. He states that in the Bible, in Genesis. And nobody, it's up for interpretation, right? Well, this is my interpretation. She's pissed. She's pissed. And also in the Bible, one of the commandments says to obey your mother and father. Well, if he is father and Earth is mother, we've been disrespecting the hell out of her for decades. And it's starting to show. There's no arguing that global warming is real. That's about the only leftist idea that I actually believe in. And I don't think that we should put all of our eggs in one basket with that, because we don't have the infrastructure to support going completely green right now. But clearly there is a problem, whether it's from overpopulation, pollution. I'm sure there's a multitude of reasons that can cause it. I don't really know, but I do know that it's absolutely getting hotter. The world is, you know, it's being trashed. People are so disrespectful. They don't even respect themselves. And they come out to the beach, and you care enough to comment. It actually says it in Genesis. Hold on, I'll tell you. Why do you hate coming to visit? I love it here. I love it here. I think it was on the 6th day he created If I Want To. Thanks for supporting. When does God talk about Mother Earth being our mother in Genesis? You know, that's not going to have it in the King James Version. That's crazy. Ethiopian Genesis. Oh, Mother Earth. I literally just read it the other day. I read it with my own fucking eyes. Where in Genesis does it talk about Mother Earth, the Ethiopian Bible? Genesis 1. I'm looking at it now, Genesis. The 5th day. Everybody's so angry. Yo, I literally read something the other day that was talking about this, and it was the Genesis. I don't know what Bible it was, but it was in Genesis. Oh, I know exactly where it was from. It's not a mainstream idea in biblical theology. However, God still created the earth. You know what I mean? God still created the earth. So the fact that it's disrespected like it is. Thank you, Diesel. The Spirit of God is not a mother. That's wrong. The Holy Trinity is Spirit, God, and Jesus. The only thing that could potentially be mother is the earth under her feet. And that's actually not really what probably God had in mind, because he actually said to subdue the earth and conquer it and multiply. And so if he wants us to subdue it, it's a gift from him rather than a relationship that we're supposed to have, but we're still supposed to respect it, and people don't do that. People don't do that at all. The earth is disgusting. God gave us earth as a resource, so we can live here. And he says, that's what I was just reading, he says in the Bible to subdue earth. So he would never tell us to do that to our mother, because in the Bible, the 10 Commandments, he says to respect thy mother and thy father. So if he wanted us to view Mother Earth as mother, he would not tell us to subdue it. So it's actually wrong what I was thinking. But I think that we need to recognize that earth is a gift to us that we have completely disrespected. And maybe start respecting it more. God wanted us to have this as a resource that, it's just not that way anymore. Y'all, I'm not going into this laundromat. Not this one. Not this one. Hey. Can't talk no shit now, can you, dumbass? Oh, God, it sucks to be you. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Let's go see what the cops are doing again. I'm nosy. Can y'all believe somebody almost hit me? I was gonna do laundry, but I can't. It's too fucking hot, man. People don't understand because they're not fucking in it. Even sitting in the car, it's hot. Like, I just feel heat in my face right now. I'm having a really bad, no good, very bad day. I wish I could eat when I'm going through this PMDD, but I can't. It sucks so bad because I need to eat, but I just don't have an appetite because I'm under so much stress. If I had like stable conditions, then I could probably eat, but it's just the stress gets to me more. I got a splinter in my finger. Oh my God, really? What happened? Holy bejesus. I can't get it out. Ow. I got a splinter. Probably from climbing the tree. Ooh, my finger puppet. Ooh. I don't feel like washing laundry. I don't feel like getting out the car. I don't feel like doing shit. I'm surprised I even worked out. My back hurts, my stomach hurts, my gut hurts, like everything hurts. It's physically exhausting and I'm out of electrolytes. I'm actually surprised that I can stay in my like good mood as much as I can. I need tweezers. Alright, let's go be nosy. Well, one thing's for sure, if he had a warrant, he'll be going to jail, but which would be sad because it looks like he has a car. You know what I mean? It looks like he has a car. So if he goes to jail, then he'll lose everything. Oh God, why are y'all arguing? I'm blocking everybody that's arguing. And that's a fucking personal choice. It's like dealing with children. Anybody with a perverted name will also be blocked. The cops are still out there. You see the cops still out there? They're either looking for somebody because they have a warrant. They're trying to get him to disperse from the woods because they just cleaned those woods out. And here they are filled back with homeless people who dump shit everywhere, do drugs all fucking day long, piss in the fucking street. It looks like there's two of them, two guys. I see 3 or 4 officers conversing, and then the 2 guys hanging outside the front of the car. I mean, they came out here yesterday and got onto a different homeless person, somebody that was on the beach, been there for about 3 weeks. I mean, it's so junky. Like, here's the thing. They don't realize, because they're so drugged out of their mind, they don't realize that if their car didn't look like the damn Beverly Hillbillies mobile, that the cops wouldn't even be in their face. Like, if they had a little self-respect and dignity, we wouldn't even be having this discussion if they could just do their meth and not be crazy. But no, they turn into hoarders, and then they have all of this shit hanging off their car. It's an eyesore. People are trying to come out here and fish with their families. I mean, look at this car right here. It ain't even got a damn window in the back of it. Do y'all see that? And look at all the shit that's on the back. It's just, it's become like the homeless encampment. And you come out, you clean it up, and there's more shit everywhere. Look at that. Is that literal car parts and signs in the fucking street? Yes. Yes, it is. It's so bad. We should park and I should take you down the beach. I mean, it's crazy. It's disgusting. It's sad. It's beautiful land, and it just gets trashed. They crawl up in these woods. They make encampments, and it's not acceptable. Like, here's the problem. There's, like, a few different, like, categories of homeless people. Like, me as a van lifer, I keep it as respectful as possible. No dumping, no loud noises. I don't have stuff hanging off my car. I'm not leaving trash everywhere. But when drugs get involved, those are the people that make it bad for everybody. So I get punished all the time because of other drug users. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, like I said, I've noticed that most of these people that are drinking and drugging, they want to do that. That's their personal choice. And they'll probably die doing it. Some of them are so old, you can tell they've been doing it for 30, 40 years. It's disturbing how you could get just like trapped into that shit like that. Methamphetamine? Like, what? It's crazy. I'm scared of people enough already. Could you imagine me on that shit? For real, could you imagine? Like, hell no. Absolutely not. They have freaking minimum on cards here. So I gotta find 75 cents because all I got is cards. I ain't got no cash. Dang it. I need ice. It's hot. It's 99 degrees. Well, I was wrong about Mother Earth, but it's okay. We still need to respect her. 99... feels like. I hope it does rain tomorrow. I hope it pours. Oh, it's only a 20% chance. Ugh, it'll be another hot one. Another hot one. Ice. God, I'm sore from that workout yesterday. I'm really starting to feel it now. Y'all, that's what I need to learn to do, is take more rest time. I've been running since I got up at damn 6 o'clock this morning.
It's on sale, but it's a large QD. Hello.
Hey.
We didn't get this one either. Okay. Gotcha. Those two things and
Just the ice.
Oh, okay. Okay.
75, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. Damn, I always forget a straw, y'all. Every time. I mean, I can't believe they sent the damn whole police academy down here. Y'all couldn't see how many that was. It was like 5 or 6 of them out there. They sick of having to clean that mess up. I get it. You know what I mean? Tired of having to clean that mess up. Taxpayer dollars going to clean up damn trash pulled out the house into the woods by meth heads. I mean, it's crazy. Y'all, I had to show y'all that because it's crazy. Y'all see all them cop cars? Well, I'm gonna go be lazy. Yeah, I'm gonna go be lazy. I had those boiled eggs and yogurt for lunch, so I might get something for dinner. I'm just gonna try to get in the car and fucking relax. It's so fucking hot. People will never understand. They'll never understand. Most people don't even go outside when it's this fucking hot. They run to the car, run to check the mail, go grab something from the car, and literally run back, you know? Like, most people don't, they're not outside in 100-degree weather. And it absolutely takes a toll in just a few hours. Even this morning when I got up at 6 a.m., the truck was still running. I had to run it last night. So the truck was still running, and when I got to the park, it was already like 89 degrees. At like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. It was crazy. It was crazy. Over at Huguenot, I think it was a little hotter. It felt hotter. But we'll talk later. I hope that you guys have a good afternoon, and I'm going to go be nosy some more. Bye, y'all. Pray for me, because God knows I need it, and I'm praying for you guys. Bye. Be safe.